let's start in a comfortable seated position. You can sit up on your towel or blanket if that helps. You can also do your breath work sitting in a chair if you prefer. Okay. And as you inhale, lift up through the crown of the head, sit nice and tall. And as you exhale, just relax the shoulders down and back. You can close your eyes or just gaze at something out in front of you. Soft gaze out. And right away, just start to tune into your breathing. As you inhale, feel your belly expand. As you exhale, feel your belly draw in towards the spine. And just feel yourself beginning to settle into this space, onto your mat for our practice today. I'd like to begin with what's called alternate nostril breathing, or Nadi Shodhana in Sanskrit. So you're going to use your thumb to close the right nostril, and then you'll tuck the other two fingers into your palm, and then the ring finger will close the left nostril. Okay? So I like to use my right hand because I'm right-handed, but you can do whatever feels comfortable for you. Let's begin with using the thumb to close the right nostril, and then inhale through the left. At the top, close both nostrils, and then exhale through the right. And then inhale through the right side. Close both nostrils. Release the ring finger, exhale through the left. Inhale left. Close both and pause. Exhale through the right. Inhale right. Close. Exhale through the left. Inhale left. Inhale all the way. Close and pause. Exhale through the right. Exhale all the air out. Inhale right. Close. Exhale left. All the way out. Feel the belly draw in. Continue this on your own. Find your own rhythm here, your own depth of breathing that feels just right. You want to breathe as deeply in and out as comfortable for you. At the top of each breath, pause for a moment. You can lengthen the pause as you get a little bit slower and deeper with your breath. Feel your belly draw in at the bottom of your exhale. Feel everything beginning to slow down. We'll do one more round. Let your last exhale be through the left nostril. After your last breath, just release the hands and breathe in and out through both nostrils. And just noticing how you feel after that breathing exercise. Notice any effects. Notice if your breathing feels a little bit different, perhaps a little bit deeper and slower. And notice if your mind feels a little bit more calm, a little bit more present. Good. And then bring your hands together at the heart and tuck your chin. And just take a moment to connect with whatever reason you had for coming to class today. So why are you here? What are you hoping to gain from our practice today? Maybe it's just a stronger body or more flexibility. Maybe it's more peace of mind. What was your reason? And whatever that was, just keeping that in the back of your mind today and really honoring yourself for showing up for, what was important to you, for showing up to take care of yourself today. This time for self-care is so important, and we can really be our best selves when we take care of ourselves. So tuck the chin and pause for a moment. Welcome yourself to your practice. And then when you feel ready, just blink your eyes open and release the hands and look up. Okay, so we're going to start on our backs today with some hip stretches. So go ahead and just, if you have a blanket that you're sitting on or a towel, you can move it off to the side. And we'll come to lay down on our backs. And we'll hug the knees into the chest. And rock the knees gently side to side. So nice and easy, just take this time to settle in. Notice how your body feels, any sensations as we come into this really simple pose, pulling the knees to the chest. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Good. And from here, let the knees come to rest in the middle. Bring the hands behind the thighs and just kick the feet up towards the ceiling. Flex the feet, pull the toes towards you, just waking up the backs of the legs. And then bring the arms up and over the head. And then exhale, sweep the arms out to the sides like you're making a snow angel. And then draw the knees back into the chest, hugging the knees in with your hands. And let's try that again. Inhale, flex the feet, press the feet up to the ceiling. Reach the arms above the head. Exhale, sweep the arms out to the sides and draw the knees back in. Let's flow with the breath here. Inhale, reach the arms up, stretch the legs. Exhale, sweeping the arms out and drawing the knees in. And one more time. Inhale, reaching up, stretch the legs, flex the feet, pull the toes towards you. And exhale, sweep the arms out and draw the knees back in. From here, bring the right foot to the floor and just keep that knee bent. Use the hands to draw the left knee towards the chest. And just notice where you feel any stretch. And then we're going to release a bit and then shift the knee to the left and pull the knee in towards the left shoulder. So we're just opening up that left hip a little bit. And take some breaths in and out here. If you want a little more stretch, extend the right leg out and flex the foot, pressing the right thigh into the floor. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. Lower that left foot to the floor. Bring the right knee into the chest. Hug it in with your hands. Feel your thigh compress against the belly. And then shift the knee towards the right. So you're hugging the knee in towards that right shoulder. Gently opening the hip. Good. Take a breath. And then if you want a little bit more, extend the left leg, flex the foot, and press the left thigh into the mat. And then release the right foot to the floor. Bend both knees into the chest, hands on the knees, and then separate your knees comfortably. So you're stretching the hips here. From here, we're going to place the hands behind the thighs and flex the feet. Inhale, feel your belly expand. Exhale, feel your belly draw in towards the spine and feel your lower back flatten onto the floor. Okay, do that again. Inhale, feel your belly expand. And then exhale, the belly draws in towards the spine and then the lower back flattens into the mat a little bit. So that's happening because you're engaging your abdominals. So keep your abdominals engaged, keep breathing, and we're going to extend the left leg out to the side as much as is comfortable. So flex the left foot and just kick the left foot away from you as if you were pressing something away from you with that left foot, like you're kicking a wall away from you. And try not to roll onto the left side. Keep the hips on the mat. Keep the lower belly drawing in so your core is nice and steady, keeping you stable here. And we're just extending through that left heel. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. You can hold the leg with your hand, or if you want to just start to build a little more strength in the leg, you can release the hand and take one more breath here. I'm going to support my leg here. And then bend the knee, and let's try the other side. So draw the belly in, flatten the lower back to the floor, and extend the right foot out away from you. So you're kicking the foot away from you, getting a nice stretch down the inner leg, and opening the hip a bit as well. Deep breath in, and you can hold the leg with your hand. If you need that support, exhale, draw the belly in. Okay. You can take a couple more breaths and just gaze up towards the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale, soften your eyes, soften your jaw, smile a little bit, release the tension in the face. Breathe in, last breath. And exhale, bend the knee. Good. Use the hands to draw the knees back together and then kick the feet back up to the ceiling. Flex the feet, waking up the backs of the legs. Inhale, open the legs into a big V shape. Open them apart as much as is comfortable. Exhale, bend the knees. Draw the belly in and then squeeze the inner thighs back together. Okay, let's do that one more time. Inhale, flex the feet, kick the feet up to the ceiling. Good. Exhale, open the legs apart into a big V shape. Feeling the stretch through the inner thighs. Exhale again, draw or bend the knees. Pause. Draw the belly in. And on your next exhale, hug the knees back together. Good. Lower the feet to the floor. Cross the right leg over the left. Reach the arms out away from you like a big T, and then just rock the knees gently side to side. And notice that as you rock the knees from left to right, you get a little stretch in the spine as well. And we're going to let the knees rest towards the left as much as is comfortable. Okay, so don't lower the legs all the way if that hurts your back. Just notice when your body starts to resist a little bit and you feel a nice stretch, and then just pause there. And you can gaze up to the ceiling or towards the right hand for this one. Take a breath in, breathing into the lower belly. Exhale out. Let's take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, draw the belly in. Bring the knees back to center. Engage the core as you do this. Good. And then from here, place the right ankle on the left knee. Flex the right foot and press the right knee away from you. Okay? So right ankle is on the left knee. And then we're going to rock the knees again side to side like this. And if you want a deeper stretch, what you're going to do is lift the left knee towards you and then use your hands to hug this left leg in a little bit closer. So you can place it behind the left hamstring, or if you can reach, you can hold the left shin. Okay, you're probably going to feel a pretty intense stretch here in the right outer hip. Again, if that's too much, then just bring your left foot to the floor and just play with rocking the knee side to side. Okay. If you're hugging the knee in, again, rocking gently side to side. Breathing deeply and just feeling the stretch in the outer right hip and maybe in other areas as well. Good. If it feels comfortable, bring the knee in a little bit closer. Let's take one more breath here. Good. And then come back to center and release the leg back down. Uncross the legs. And let's try the other side. So left leg over right, arms out to the sides, palms facing up or down. And then rock the knees gently side to side, noticing how this feels, especially in the lower spine as you do this. And then let the knees fall towards the right side as much as is comfortable, and breathe here. Inhale, imagine that your breath is just floating all the way down the spine to the lower back. Feel the belly expand. And exhale out. You're gazing either to the ceiling or to the left. One more breath. Exhale out. Draw the belly in, engage the core, and bring the knees back to center. Okay, from here, left ankle on the right thigh, flex the left foot, and press the knee away from you. And then again, you can stay here and rock the knees gently side to side. Or you can hug the right knee closer to you and hold behind the right hamstring or shin. And then rock gently side to side. And notice this side of your body might feel a lot different than the other side. So just observing whatever sensations come up. Just getting to know your body a little bit better. You might start to notice certain imbalances. Maybe one side feels a little stronger or more flexible. Just interesting to note. Oftentimes we form imbalances in the body if we're always crossing the right leg over the left, or if we're always kind of leaning towards one side when we stand. So just start to tune in and notice anything interesting about your body here. We'll take one more breath, bringing the knee in a little closer if that's comfortable. Good. And then come back to center, release, and uncross the legs. Extend the legs out, reach the arms up, big, big stretch. Reach the hands high up above the head. Inhale and exhale. Okay, sweep the arms out to the sides. We're going to roll to our right side and come onto all fours. So take your time coming up. And if you want to have a little bit of padding under your knees, you can use your blanket here. Oopsie. So let's come into tabletop, which is hands and knees. Just fix this a bit. Okay, and tuck the toes. So we're going to have the toes tucked on this one. Spread the fingers really wide and come to a flat spine, flat back. As you inhale, arch the spine, look up to the ceiling. As you exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Inhale to arch, moving with your breath. Exhale to round and tuck. Inhale to arch. Exhale, round and tuck. Hug the belly in. Again. Good. From here, as you exhale, keep your toes tucked. We're going to draw the hips back towards the heels. Lower the elbows and the forehead to the mat. And then as you inhale, slide your chest forward. Stay really low. And then once you can't come forward anymore, straighten the arms and come back up to straight arms and an arched spine. Exhale, round the back. Tuck the chin. Draw the hips to the heels. Elbows and forehead to the mat. Inhale, slide forward. Once you can't come forward anymore, press through the hands. Use your arms to press you up. Continue this movement on your own. So it's like a circle that you're making with your body. This is called wheel pose. We're moving in a circular direction like a wheel. And just start to really connect your body, your breath, and your mind. And when I say to connect the mind, what I mean is just to really pay attention to what you're doing here. So if you notice your mind is kind of wandering off to something that happened earlier today, or what you're going to eat for dinner, or watch on Netflix, then just notice your mind is wandering and bring yourself back to feeling your breath, feeling your body, noticing what you're doing, seeing your hands on the floor, seeing your mat, and just being a little more present and focused in what we're doing. Let's take one more here. So exhaling to draw the hips back. And then inhaling to come forward. Good. From here, we're going to extend the legs up and back and come into downward facing dog. So first downward dog for today. You can walk the legs out here a little bit. You can pedal your feet out. Just feel the stretch in the spine. In this pose, the fingers are spread really wide. The knees can be bent. They don't have to be straight. Draw your chest a little closer to your thighs. Soften the knees a little bit. The head is between the arms. And then you can deepen by pressing your thighs back and relaxing your heels down. But again, your knees don't have to be straight. Okay. Bend the knees, look forward and step or jump to the top of your mat, coming into a forward fold here. Bring your hands behind your calves, bend your knees, and use your arms to very gently guide your upper body a little closer to your lower body in a way that feels like the perfect amount of stretch. And that looks different from each person. So it's okay if you are pretty far away from your legs here, or maybe you're so close that your forehead touches the shins. It's not about comparing to anyone else, but rather, how does this feel in your body? And you want it to feel like a nice, healthy, productive stretch down the backs of the legs, down the spine, the back of the neck. Take a deep breath in, feel your belly expand, feel your whole body, and exhale out. Bend your knees 90 degrees, relax the arms, press through your feet, and roll up one vertebrae at a time, slowly, slowly, until you're standing nice and tall and you feel everything align in your body. So your shoulders are over your heels, the crown of your head over the heart, over the tailbone. Roll the shoulders down and back. Reach the fingertips towards the floor. Lift your toes off the mat. Feel your inner arches of the feet lift. And then relax your toes to the floor. So just stand nice and tall. Kneecaps are slightly lifted. Quads are engaged. Lower belly gently drawing in. So in this pose, this is called mountain pose, everything is engaged and awake. Okay, so we're not just standing like this. We're standing with intention and engagement, but also a little bit of softness so it's not stressful. And deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, bring your hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Touch your palms above you. Exhale, swan dive forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Fingertips on your shins. Lengthen your spine. Straighten your arms and legs. Hug the shoulder blades down the back. And exhale, step the left leg back. Come into a high lunge here. So the back knee stays lifted. Press through the right foot and sweep the arms forward and up. Crescent lunge. And take a moment just to find stability, find balance here. Breathing in, breathing out. Hug your inner thighs towards each other. Bend the front knee so you feel a nice stretch through the back hip. Inhale. And exhale. Release the hands to the floor. Pause here. Walk the hands back a few inches and then extend the front leg as much as is comfortable, just to get a little extra stretch in the right calf and the right hamstring. And just take one more breath here. And then exhale, bend that front knee, flatten your hands to the floor, and come into come into plank pose. So top of a push-up. Spread those fingers really wide. Draw the lower belly in. Press the heels back. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the knees to the floor. Bend the elbows, come down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Hug the shoulder blades together and inhale, lift the chin and chest as you press your hips into the mat. Keep the toenails on the floor. Feel your lower back working here. Breathe in. Exhale, hold. Feeling the strength of the back side of your body. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, downward facing dog. Stretch it back. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out. And spread the fingers wide. Lift your tailbone up and back. Soften the heels towards the mat. Again, they don't need to touch. And then bend your elbows just a tiny bit. Hug your elbows towards each other. And just feel your shoulder blades flatten on your back. One more breath. Exhale, soften the knees, look forward, step or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, come to stand, touch the palms. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, come halfway up, long spine. Straighten the arms and legs. Exhale, step the right leg back. High lunge into crescent lunge. So press through your feet and then sweep the arms forward and up. Okay, find a point to focus your eyes. Bend the front knee about 90 degrees and reach through the back heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's take one more breath. Reaching through the fingertips, lengthening the arms. Breathe in. And exhale, reach the hands down. Step into plank pose. Top of a push-up. Exhale, lower down. Untuck the toes, hug the shoulder blades together. Lift the chin and chest. Press through the hands and see if you can come up a little higher, if you like, into a more full cobra. So in full cobra, the arms are completely straight, but you don't have to straighten them all the way. Come up to wherever feels comfortable for you and then hug your elbows to your rib cage. Draw the shoulder blades down and draw the chest forward. Okay, this takes a little more strength in the arms, so I'm really feeling this in my upper arms right now. And if it's too much, you can always lower into baby cobra, which is excellent for strengthening the spine. So both great poses. One more breath. Exhale, hold, and this time we're going to see if we can float the legs off the floor. So now we're adding in a little bit of extra work here for the legs. You can feel the backs of the legs engaged. Hands are on the mat or reach the hands beside your hips, fingers pointing towards the heels. Last breath. Exhale, lower down and downward facing dog. Stretch it back. Inhale. And exhale. Soften the knees, look forward and step or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Come to stand and touch the palms. Exhale, hands right back down to the heart. From here, we're going to come into triangle pose. So we're going to turn to the side and bring our feet apart about one leg's width. Okay. So this is my right side, but I think this is your left side. So I'm going to say to turn your left toes out and the right toes in, and then stretch the arms out. Okay, so again, left toes are pointing straight to the side, right toes are in, stretch the arms out. Now imagine that there's a big beach ball between your thighs and you're trying to hug the beach ball so it doesn't fall to the floor. So you're gonna squeeze your inner thighs towards each other so they're gently hugging the beach ball, which is activating your legs. Now reach through your fingertips, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, reach the left fingertips forward, cock the right hip back, and then bring the left hand right inside the left inner leg as the right arm reaches to the ceiling. Okay, so if this bottom leg feels strained in any way, go ahead and bend the knee like this. Okay, and then press the hand against the inner leg. Now you can come down a little bit more if you like, but if you're just beginning or if you're new to this pose, stay up a little bit higher and focus on really expanding out through the arms and fingertips, like you're just shooting energy in all directions through those fingertips. Press the left hand against the inner leg. Press the leg against the inner hand so they kind of fuse into one solid unit. And the right hip draws back and the heart lifts towards the ceiling. And take a deep breath in. You can take your gaze wherever feels comfortable. I prefer to gaze down towards the floor for this one. Just feels a little better for my neck. And take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Exhale. Look down to the floor if you're not already. Release that top hand. Press through the feet and slowly come back up to stand. Turn the left toes in, right toes out, and let's try the other side. Expand through the arms and fingertips. Squeeze the inner thighs together, hug that beach ball, and reach the right fingertips forward as you cock the left hip back. Keep squeezing the beach ball, and then bring the right hand to the inner leg. Remember, you can bend the knee, and then the top arm reaches up, up, up. Okay, so really active pose here, shooting the arms and the fingertips out in all directions. Drawing the right hip forward, left hip back. Breathing in, gazing wherever feels comfortable for you. As you inhale, feel your belly, your rib cage expand. Exhale, hold. Take one more breath in. And one more breath out. From here, release the top hand, press down through your feet, and slowly come back up. Turn the toes forward, and just take a moment to pause. Deep breath in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Good. From here, let's bring the feet together. We're gonna shift the weight onto the right foot, spread those toes, stand nice and tall, and then just pick up the left toes. So really easy, simple balancing before we move to the floor. Okay, and then shift the weight to the left foot, spread the toes, and then lift up the right foot. Good, let's do that one more time, shifting to the right. If you want to bring the foot up a little bit higher, the knee up a little higher, maybe to hip level, you can do that. Okay, reach down through the fingertips, draw the shoulders back, draw the belly in, and switch. One more time, lifting the right foot a little or a little bit more. Focus your eyes on one point and breathe. and release. Good. From here, let's make our way back down to the floor. You can move your towel or blanket if it's here. Okay. We're going to bring the bottoms of the feet together so your legs form a diamond shape. Interlace the fingers around the toes and inhale to sit up nice and tall. And exhale, draw the chest towards the legs and fold. Once you can't come down anymore, you can relax the head, round the spine. And just let yourself settle here. Shake the head no very gently. Noticing the stretch in the neck. And then let your head rest in the center. Soften your eyes, your jaw. Feel the heaviness of the head, stretching the neck and the spine. Take a deep breath in, feel your belly expand. Exhale, belly draws in. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly draws in. One more breath. Good. Slowly start to roll yourself back up to sitting. Sitting nice and tall. Take a moment to pause at the top. And then use your hands to draw the knees back together. Extend the right leg out, bring the left leg over, and we're going to come into a little twist. So flex the foot in the front, wrap the right arm around the knee, sit up tall as you inhale, and then exhale. Just turn your belly, shoulders, and head towards the left. You can bring the left hand to the floor behind you. And we'll just take a nice deep breath in. And exhale out. Inhale, come back to center and switch. Extend the left leg, bend the right knee over the left, and flex the left foot. Wrap the left arm around the knee, sit up tall and inhale. Exhale, turn your belly, chest, and head towards the right. And you can bring your hand to the floor behind you for a little support if you like. And gazing back, noticing what you can see, breathing in and out deeply. Inhale, come back to center and release the legs. From here, we're going to roll down onto our backs. And take your time. We'll draw the knees into the chest and come into happy baby. So knees apart, you flex the feet and turn the bottoms of the feet up to the ceiling. You can hold behind your thighs, or you can hold the ankles or feet if you can comfortably reach them. Rock gently side to side for a few moments. And just feeling that release through the hips. Just feeling your whole body. Everything's starting to slow back down. And then bring the knees and the feet together. Wrap the arms around the legs and squeeze yourself into a little ball. Forehead towards the knees. Tighten up your whole face. And then stretch the face, stick out the tongue, and roll the eyes back. And release. Bring your head to the floor. Extend your legs, feet apart, toes to the sides, and hands away from you, palms up. If this is not comfortable, you can bend your knees, feet apart, knees together, or roll onto your side in a fetal position. Once you feel settled, take a deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. One more time, deep breath in. Sigh through the mouth. And just allowing yourself to rest here. Feeling the belly rise and fall with each breath. Nothing else to do. I'll let you know when it's time to come out by ringing a bell 3 times. Shanti. Begin to deepen the breath, feeling the belly rise and fall, the body breathing itself. And place the left hand at the heart, right hand at the lower belly, feeling this connection to the breath, to the body, to the heart. Noticing how you feel after your practice and any difference from when you came in today. On your next inhale, find a big stretch. Reach the arms up, stretch the legs, point the toes, stretching the whole body. Exhale, release the arms, roll to one side. And take your time coming up to a tall, comfortable, seated position. And just rest your hands on your knees. And just take a moment to pause. And just feeling the stillness, feeling the energy you've cultivated in your practice. And as we bring the hands together at the heart, may we bring this type of energy and may we bring our best selves into the rest of our evening and the rest of our interactions with others through today and throughout the week. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. Namaste.